The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. So what to make of the so-called power crisis at the moment? Mike Fuge, about this time yesterday on the radio from Contact, gave what I thought was an eloquent defence of the power industry. It works fine. We're in a period of transition. The investment is being made and it will all work out well in the end. Well, tell that to the mills who have so far closed or stopped and the workers who are waiting to hear whether they've got jobs anymore. Tell that to the businesses paying double what they did last year for power. Tell that to the farming sector, the likes of Fonterra, who this week say, well, this affects our export competitiveness. They claim they've been arguing for industry reform for ages now. Ansco, who are in the meat industry, they're paying twice what they were last year for power, and you know who that basically gets passed on to. Meantime, the government is looking at LNG. Contact claimed yesterday on the program an announcement was coming on gas. Well, let's hope that's a good one. And at some point, we may or may not hear from the Comcom or the Electricity Authority. Although, if you followed the various scraps of late over things like petrol or building supplies or supermarkets or banks, when the likes of authorities get involved, it appears to be more headline noise than any actual change. The big picture is the key to all of this. If we can't make enough power now, even with the arrival of this new stuff, the geothermal and the wind and the solar, where do things like EVs and data centres and AI fit in long term? Power, whether at a crisis point or not in this country, is way too expensive and has been basically forever. Not just too expensive, but clearly unreliable as well. You see, we've got three main things driving the industry currently. You got your rain. There's not enough of it. Gas, stop looking. Current reserves are running out. Wind, it isn't blowing at the moment, you might have noticed. So, three good options on paper, but in reality, they don't work. So the industry says don't panic. The users say it's a crisis. Our exports are being hit. This, it seems to me, is in fact a job for the government. Jawboning to this point hasn't and isn't working. Leaving it to the market clearly isn't working. If you don't have power, you're third world. And we look currently pretty third world.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.